Amur falcons are this extremely wonderful trans-equatorial migrant which migrate 22,000 kilometers every year.
Elders would say, oh, now it's the season again. Now comes the time for the feathered creatures which darken the skies.
We are looked up almost on an instinct, and there on those transmission wires were thousands and thousands of Amur falcons just resting, probably having migrated overnight. The Amur falcon is one of the smaller birds of prey, and Amur falcons are strictly insectivorous. These birds breed in the extremely fertile areas of Eastern Asia, and once they finish breeding and the winter starts coming on, these birds make their extremely long 10,000 plus kilometer journey, and they follow this very interesting route of coming through Northeast India, which is where they're seen in Nagaland, in Assam, in Arunachal Pradesh. They cross India in a couple of days, and what is remarkable is that they make a day and night dash across the Indian Ocean, 4,000 kilometers in 3 to 4 days. And that's where they winter in Africa, Eastern and Southern Africa, and the largest congregations are seen in South Africa. Doyang is a rockfill reservoir, and it's about 10 years old, and we have reason to believe that only after the construction of the dam and that got filled with water with the reservoir, the Amurs are actually making a stopover. The Amurs have always been migrating through this area, but we think we have enough data to kind of conclude that the stopover has started since the dam was actually built. We suspected there's some amount of hunting going on of the Amurs in Nagaland, which we wanted to actually verify.
The immediate thing was we saw two ladies selling 60 odd Amur falcons, and within an hour's time she finished selling all of them.
We also saw many hunters on the roadside carrying these bunches of birds on either end, and easily we could see that there were over anything between 100 to 200 birds on each bundle.
We spoke to some hunters down this road, and we asked them if we can accompany them next day to the actual hunting spot. It was kind of, I think, the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. So while Rocco and I sat there in that canoe and we went across, we could already see hundreds of nets lined up on the other side of the shore. We saw more and more Amur falcons being trapped. Like on an average there are about, I guess, 18 plus Amur falcons per net. And just imagine there were about 60 odd hunting groups working at the same time, and each group had about 10 nets at least. So each group was actually catching 200 birds per group. It's about 12 to 14,000 birds per day. And if we assume this mass migration goes on for about 10 days, like the peak migration, it's easily 1,40,000 birds, 1,20,000 birds. So not like small numbers we are saying. That's like 1/10 of world's estimated Amur population.
We really triggered an international outcry, so that was helping us kind of engage with the officials in a positive manner, because they were realizing that while Nagaland has a traditional hunting, this was the limit, and this was really where we draw the line to kind of move to a more hardcore conservation program.
A lot of the people whom we met as we did the survey didn't know the impact that their actions were having on the wildlife or on their environment or on their agricultural practices.
I trained for 2 years because I was unemployed, just sitting like this lamb. So people saw that if I do like this, I will learn something, and I can help my parents. I can help myself also.
We don't know that much importance of these birds, of this wild animal.
100, usually earn not less than 30,000
In the season.
in the season. Yeah.
When we realized that this was primarily stemming out of some needs perhaps, and also largely out of ignorance, the Amur Falcon Education Initiative program began.
Stop their parents from bringing wild people to the house. So the parents have also lost that desire to do it. And when the parents of the children go out, that's not bad.
Because we wanted to start what was being practiced in Chizami by the Northeast Network, the concept of under the canopy, the Eco Club. We are happy that at least 1 year we've been able to be focused on what we've been wanting to do, which is to bring education and to have a special manual on the Amur Falcons, to have started our Eco Club.
Amur Falcon Conservation Initiative group like this, you people know, coming to teach us. So it is very important for the benefit of this entire area, entire village.
For these guys, these kids, if we teach them nicely from the beginning, from now, so they can help us in the conservation, so that if my children, and when suppose their children are coming, so now their parents are also convinced already, so that their children are telling them, hey, don't go, don't shoot. Even if they see, they used to tell their parents. Like that, will help Amur Falcon.
At the same time, engaging with the main group, which is the fishermen community, who are the hunters, the trappers of these birds with their nets.
आप लोग किसा ट्रेनिंग देता है, इंटरव्यू देता है और लेसन सिखाता है, वो मान के करने से पहले का जमाने का माफी आ सकता है। इसलिए आप लोग आ तो हम लोग की खुशी है।
Completely mature. They look like the female, but they are smaller inside. So that's how it is.
It's a long-term monitoring program, not a 1 year program. It's like it has to go on for like 10 years, 15 years, which actually gives you proper management practices to save these species.
Taken a lot of sacrifice, a lot of expectations from the community to come to this level this year, to not hunt the birds. The most obvious dream would be that the Amur falcons are safe and they are free in this area when they come. This and the people all flourish together.
I have learned and I have understood that this hunting is not good, because so many birds, so many animals are going to be extinct in our place. Like my children, they may not know what is the name of that bird, what is the name of that animals. After, if you go on continuing like this, and they will not know even the birds' name. They will not see even the small birds in our place.